5 things that we learned watching Manchester City 1, Chelsea 0 to make Manchester City the winners of the FA Cup. Lesson number 1, lukewarm Palmer. A game that just summarized his whole season. Anonymous, disinterested, and honestly just boring. I have more positives to say about his defensive work rate than I do about anything he did in the forward areas of the pitch. He came out of this game with 0 shots. 0 shots, Cole Palmer. Thomas Tuchel's got to be looking at him and going, I just don't know if I can bring you this summer. Lesson number 2, Pep Guardiola just cementing his legacy one more match at a time, making it his 20th trophy in 10 seasons at Manchester City. He didn't do anything special today. His team's been set up pretty much the same all second half of the year since signing Guehi and Semenyo. But sometimes you just can't deny the numbers. This guy is brilliant. It'll be interesting to see how this all plays out over the next couple days, if he's going to announce his retirement or if he's going to move on. But for today, he ends up 1 trophy richer. And lesson number 3 is going to go to Antoine Semenyo, because when you score a goal of this quality in an FA Cup final, you deserve some extra plaudits, because wow. But more broadly speaking, he's the reason that Manchester City won the FA Cup, or have had success in the second half of the year. Because without this signing, who knows where they would be. He's contributed on all fronts with goals and assists, and just giving City an extra attacker that can put the ball in the back of the net when Erling Haaland isn't necessarily firing or he's out of the match. He's going to be one of the signings of the year, and he came halfway through the year, and the fact that nobody around City decided to make this move outside of United should be disappointing, especially when you're looking at Chelsea and how bad they've been going forward, and they brought on Garnacho and Neto when this guy was just sitting with a release clause that they totally could have picked up. And lesson number 4 is going to go to Kusanov, because this guy is a special talent. City just have a special talent on their hands with this guy. Genuinely is just fast, physical, plays a rough and tough style of football that I think is kind of getting lost. And he constantly is brought up about his start to his Premier League tenure with the game against Chelsea. But this guy's evolution and how well he's evolved since then is nothing to be scoffed at. When we have the conversations of best center backs in the Premier League, he should be in the conversation. And I think as time goes on, he's probably going to end up being the guy in the Premier League. And lesson number 3 has nothing to do with the game at all. But for Chelsea, they played in a 3-back. Colwill looked good. Reece James looked good. Caicedo looked good. Aren't they just hinting at this guy coming in? And lesson number 5 actually has nothing to do with the FA Cup. It has to do with the next manager of Chelsea. Because as the reports continue to come out, it seems like Xabi Alonso is going to be that guy. And from a Chelsea perspective, this season's been shit. And so this game doesn't mean as much in terms of that. But going forward, they played in a 3-back, and they look decent. Could Xabi Alonso be the thing that turns Chelsea around? But those are my 5 things. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.